Hi. Welcome to part 2 of teaching you Bulgarian. And this one, we have more foods. This is part 2 of the food series, by the way. There's a playlist with everything else, all the other lessons that we've done. So in today's lesson, we have more food. And the first one that I'm gonna start with, we have spices. So podpravki. Let's write in green or pink or blue. Let's write in blue. You can't really see that. Let's write in green. So, spices. Let's start with sol, which means salt. Sol is salt. And then I have piped, pepper. And then this one is important. This one is important because it's so good and it's something you're gonna see everywhere in Bulgaria. We put it on everything. And the last one I have is paprika, which is červen, piped. Because here I should say červen piped to clarify that this is black pepper. Okay. So, ooh, there's thunder outside. There's gonna be a storm. Sol, sola, is sol, like that. Červen piped. Oops, I wrote that with a Latin. Okay. Is červen piped. Červen piped. Black is červen, piped is pepper. Červen piped. Black pepper. Oh, can you hear the rain? I hope it doesn't get too loud. And then we have čubrica. And čubrica is our famous, delicious spice. It's an herb, so similar to how you would use oregano, but sometimes it's mixed with other spices. And you can put it on top of toast. You can put it on potatoes, like oven-baked potatoes. It's spelled like that. And then červen piped is paprika, red. Yeah, paprika. Shubrita is so good with bread. It's amazing. My favorite thing ever. To dip in like olive oil, some salt, and shubrita, and some black pepper. Dipping like toasted bread in that is the best thing in the world. It's a really like interesting spice. Okay, so next we have salads. Salads, salati. So salads, the first one that I'm gonna tell you, I put this one in this section just because you would kind of have it in the salad category of food. It will replace a salad in the summer, for example, and that is tarator, which is a summer cold yogurt soup. Oh, it's getting, oh my god, it's getting crazy outside. Tarator, 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 t-a-r-a-t-o-r. Tarator is yogurt, cold water, diced up cucumber in small pieces, dill, garlic, and walnuts. I don't always put garlic, but oh my god, it is so good. Yeah, so it's a cold yogurt summer soup. And it's with the little pieces of cucumber and dill and walnuts. It's delicious. And then Mleczna salata, which is basically really similar to the first video, which was the snow angel salad with the yogurt and the cucumber, and I think they're like almost the same thing. I want to say that they are, but I can't. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, and I'm gonna add this as I talked about it in the first video. Okay, and then there's also this salad, which is called ovcharska salata. Ovcharska salata. And ovcharska salata is basically almost the same as shopska salata, so the first salad I told you about in the first video, but it has the addition of cubed pieces of cheese, marinated bell pepper, I think pieces of ham also, so it's like a lot more satiating and filling as a salad. So if you want a more satiating salad, you would order that one instead. It's also very good. Do you remember these letters? O, V, Ch, A, R, S, K, A. S, A, L, A, T, A. Ovčarska salata. Ovčarska salata. Okay, let's go on to breakfast. Okay, if you remember this word from the first video, zakuska. 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 Breakfast. And other things we have for breakfast are buchti. Buchti, which are basically like little fried donuts, but without the hole, deep fried. And then you cover them in powdered sugar, or you can eat them with jam. I guess most countries have a version of this. Buchti. And another breakfast food is, and any time of the day food, kiselo mleko, which is yogurt. Kiselo mleko. Kiselo mleko, yogurt. That is yogurt. So, in Bulgaria, yogurt is a very big deal because the bacteria that we have for yogurt can only be found in Bulgaria. The flavor is out of this world. It's out of this world. Nothing compares. And we are very proud of our yogurt. Everyone eats yogurt. Many people make it at home. I make my own yogurt at home. It's very different than store-bought. It ends up being cheaper in the end. You know what's in it. You know what's not in it. And when you get a good full-fat milk, it becomes a dream. It's just incredible. No sugar, absolutely nothing, just pure milk. And the bacteria needed to make the yogurt. It's something very special, and I don't go a day without eating yogurt with some honey, with some walnuts, or just plain without anything else. Yeah, if you're in Bulgaria, try the yogurt. Try it at a good, like, homey, like, a family-owned restaurant somewhere outside of the city, even from the supermarket, but it's obviously not going to taste as good as getting it from, like, a farm. And it's really crazy. And if you know someone Bulgarian that makes their own yogurt, try theirs. And another thing that we have that I think is, the word is the same in other cultures too, is palachinki, which is crepes. I think in Hungarian it's similar, and I think in Serbian it's similar. It's just crepes with either Nutella, and I roll my crepes. I don't know about you. like marmalade or Nutella and then roll it up into a little roll, or you can like do the French fold thing. I love them. Nothing special, nothing particularly Bulgarian, but it is a popular breakfast food anyway. Let's tell you about other appetizers now. Okay, and again, that was appetizery, which is an English word still, but I don't know what appetizers is in Bulgarian, excuse me. So, something you might find on the menu is kashkaval, which is literally just cheese. Our cheese is different though. It has a bit of a different taste, so I would recommend trying it. Yeah, it's different. It's not like mozzarella, it's not like cheddar, it's different and it's really good. It's nothing sharp or like, if you're someone that doesn't like aged cheeses, you're gonna be totally fine. It's a very neutral cheese, but it's interesting. Something I recommend trying. And then something else we have is Nica, which I think in Serbian, maybe also Croatian, is Ajvar. It's basically roasted pepper, roasted tomato, I think a little bit of eggplant too, and they like, I'm talking about they like grandmothers. You mix it all up in like a meat grinder to get a specific texture, and you put that on top of toast. You can eat it with your meat, with like grilled meat. You can dip your fries in it. It's so good. Or you can have it like on a piece of bread. You can put some butter and you can put lutenica on top. It's so good. And that is how you would read it. L. The letter L. And do you remember this letter is U? It's this. It's I-U. T, E, N, I, C, A. T, which is T and S together. Do you remember? But watch the first videos if you need a refresher. Lutenica. Okay. Next, let me see. Sujuk, which is a type of cured, dried meat. Yeah, it's like a really hard salami. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it. It's too chewy and it's just too chewy. Let's see the next category. We have mains. We have another category of mains. What was that in Bulgarian? I guess glavni. Yestia. I don't know if that's correct. It's probably misspelled. But I'm gonna give this disclaimer in every video. I didn't grow up with Bulgarian. I didn't learn it in school. So I make a lot of mistakes, so excuse me. Because I didn't grow up in Bulgaria. Okay. Let's look at mains. Kiselozele is the first one. I'll write them down. And then we'll talk about them. Oh my god, do you hear the thunder? Okay. Kiselozele is the first one. Let's read that together. K I S E L Zele. Kiselozele, which means sour cabbage. It's fermented cabbage. We eat a lot of that. It's basically sauerkraut. And you would eat that with chicken or with pork. And you have your cabbage in the oven. It is one of my favorite Bulgarian foods. It's very interesting. It's very sour. It's an acquired taste. So if you don't like sauerkraut, you're not gonna like that. The next one is pile soris, which is chicken and rice. Really simple. Pile soris. Chicken, pile sos oris. Oris means rice. Super simple, just black pepper, chicken, and rice in the oven. Maybe a chicken drumstick and rice. The next one is patatnik. Patatnik, which is basically a potato and onion pancake. I think in Korea there's something a little bit similar, but it's another one of my favorite foods. It's just grated potato, grated onion, mint, and egg and feta cheese. I stopped adding like egg and feta cheese, honestly, and I usually just add the potato, onion, and mint, dried mint. It's insane, and you just fry it. So it's a grated pancake of various grated things. Delicious. Highly recommend you Google that. Okay, this is the word I'm looking for. It's a hash brown. That's what that is. It's a hash brown. That's all that is. With mint and onion. Zelenfosol. Can you read that actually? Zelenfosol. Zelenfosol, which means green. Zelen means green, fasol is beans. And by green beans, we mean those ones, or the like wider ones, green beans. And you make it like it's a stovetop dish. Really good, like vegetarian meal. Google it to see what it looks like. It's really light. It's like a summer food because it's light. And güveç is basically like a clay pot, and inside you have potato, you have meat. There are other vegetables like bell peppers, a lot of different things inside. Güveç. Do you remember? Güveç. So güveç. Okay. Let's go to the next page. And we have soup. I think there are just 2 sections in this. Supa. Okay. The first one I want to show you is Bob Chorba. I think chorba is a word that exists also in, I think chorba is soup in Turkish. But bob is beans. Chorba is just like a soupy thing. Bob chorba. It's just beans with some herbs and some paprika and some carrot and other things, onion, stuff like that. It's really good. It's a good winter dish. Another soup I'm gonna tell you about is a classic chicken soup. Pilishka soupa, which is pilishka soupa. I hope you're starting to get used to how this is written, by the way. Like how to read, I mean. I hope this is helping. Pilishka soupa. Pile means chicken. Without that, pile is chicken. Pilishka is the description word for chicken. Soup. Soup. And then we have something that is a very acquired taste that I've never had. And it's shkimbe chorba, which is shkimbe's stomach soup. It's very acquired. I think it's the stomach of the, I'm actually not sure if it's pork or beef stomach. That's how you would write that. It's also not something that I'm interested in trying ever. Okay. I always forget if this is dessert or if it's 1S. Which one's desert? Like the dry land, and which one's desert? And in Bulgarian, this dessert is dessert. Like that. And another one, since I gave you 3 in the first video already, another one I want to share with you is halva, which other cultures in the Middle East have as well. Halva, it's like sunflower paste, like tahini, sometimes sesame. It depends with the sugar. It's so addictive, it's so good, but I'm allergic to sunflower seeds, so I have to always buy the one with sesame, but it's much harder to find. Another thing is tikvenik. Tikvenik is, let's make this a little cube, a little square. Tikvenik is a circle, and it's a spiral, I mean. It's like you eat it during the fall. It's with tikva is pumpkin. So it's pumpkin, walnuts, inside of phyllo dough. You should Google it, it's really good. I hope I spelled it correctly. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, and the last one that I have here is strudel, which is not a Bulgarian word or a recipe, but we make it. Or like panica с яблоко, but strudel, just apple. Strudel. Apple with phyllo dough, puff pastry sometimes, some sugar, some cinnamon, you know. So, do you remember this letter, by the way? Shta. Shta. Ra. U. Da. E. La. Strudel. Strudel. Stopped raining. I hope I can film the third video without a loud storm. So there we have it. There we have lesson number 2. How fun. I love filming this series so much. I hope you had fun, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video for part 3 of